Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Big Brewfessionals.
Get out your book set, buddy.
Yeah.
You back.
You back.
Man, welcome back, man. We appreciate you for coming back. Always hit this door for a good Mountain chip or two, man. You know, we're going to always open it. Hold up. Matter of fact, you got to be ready.
Hold up.
See, because if you knock on this door, you know what we about. You know what I'm saying? You at the brew spot. So it's all Esteem to YAHUAH. That's first. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the brew spot. I'm your host. You gotta always respect the host in the spot. You feel me? It's your favorite, beloved YAHUAH.
It's your favorite. I know your co-host Screwflip. Woo. Let's see, so what? Three split it ass. All Esteem to YAHUAH.
All Esteem to YAHUAH.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish.
All Esteem to YAHUAH.
All Esteem to YAHUAH.
We appreciate everybody coming through, man. 2 muscles up. Hashtag 2 muscles up. Big Brew support. If you lift your brother and sisters up, Big Brew support. Shout out to Big Bro Lose.
Shout out.
Get out on the ones and twos.
Shout out.
Hey, shout out to Playback Sounds.
Shout out.
Hey, not only is the sound quality, it's also in your budget. Make sure you go check out all of their services that they provide at playbacksounds.com.
Go check it out.
Make sure you go check that thing.
Facts.
At Burn 'em Up, say on the real PBS.
Hey, the real PBS.
Make sure y'all tune in for the news, the real PBS. If you want a podcast, anything, come check these brothers out.
Go check them out.
Facts.
For all your righteous music needs, go to mindcultureforever.com.
Yeah.
And for all your splash needs, you know what I'm saying? All your splash needs, no umbrella, no raincoat, whole different type of spirit, man. Hey, this leak off YAHUAH throne, you feel what I'm saying?
Leak off YAHUAH.
You feel the splash from above.
Man, that's everything, Mike. Ooh.
Hey, go to 613splash.com. Go check that thing out, man. And if you're just looking for a real, you know, it got the vending machines, it got all type of service you can go in there. It's really like a food court, you know what I'm saying? A whole script court.
Script court.
Script court, the way you like it, man. They whip it up any way you like it. You want stir fry script scampi.
Script scampi.
Yeah, hey, whatever you need, man. Go to the Wave 613.
Thanks.
Hey, man, make sure you get the Wave. But if you might drown trying to do this Wave. That's why it's a lifeguard on duty.
Always on duty.
Hey, man, lifeguard. Hashtag lifeguard.
Hashtag.
Okay, man. So. Shout out to give it all to the sponsors and everybody who support, you feel what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody who coming through this evening.
Shout out.
Now the topic we're going to be talking about today is something that people lose all the time. As soon as they get a piece of change, when tax season comes, they lose this word right here. And what we gonna be talking about is the benefits of staying humble.
Right.
Okay, stay humble. All right, we're gonna talk about the importance of staying humble. Why this is very important that to our Maker, our Creator, and all these good things like this. This is our way. If it says that the meek shall inherit the earth, then okay, now meek means humble. Okay, so if you're looking at the word meek, that's also in humble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the humble shall inherit the earth. So if being humble will get you to earth, will you want to know how to be humble?
Facts.
The correct way. Okay, y'all know the first segment is screw. You know the second segment, burn 'em up. I know y'all done heard that so much. I know that.
All Esteem to YAHUAH.
Hey man, then I still ain't came on my jingle. I'm gonna be real quick about it because it gotta be nice.
Facts.
Because we gotta put that thing on the tab, you feel me? But yeah, man, that's what we're gonna definitely be dealing with, the humbleness, man. Surely everything sounds a little simple, but definitely trying to edify. So, you know what I'm saying? All Esteem to YAHUAH.
All Esteem to YAHUAH.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Yeah. Burn 'em up, miss. Brothers. For real. Yeah. It's your favorite eye. They coach. Yeah. Never leaning on my own. Never leaning on my own. I'm just leaning on the scripts. Yeah. Never leaning on my own. I'm never leaning on my own. Never leaning on my own. Just leaning on the scripts. Yeah. Never leaning on my own. Yeah. Understand? All I wear is work boots. Pain is what I work through. YAHUAH, who I work for. Started with them dirt poor. Level climbing top floor. Trying to beat my top score. Songs I'ma drop more and never take the props for. Trials help me jot more. Faith is on the outcome. Rather keep it solid, cut more chances on. Got none. Used to be some hot scum. Rest in peace to old me. Never blame the next month, cause my decisions on me. Mama cut a baby off. Guess I got too grown for it. Snakes finally running off, cause I done copped the lawnmower. I'm a straight YAHUAH fan. Made a brother new again. Went from sitting in the stands to dressing out and subbing in. All I'm doing giving thanks. Make me wanna pour a drink. Cheers to the future when the righteous are the highest rank. Devil looking super stank. The righteous are the super strength. Telling Israel go repent. I just wanna go to live on my own. Never leaning on my own. I'm just leaning on the scripts, yeah. Never leaning on my own.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your host. It's your favorite out, beloved YAHUAH.
It's your favorite out.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish. You know, your co-host, Script Love. Woo! A 6.3 split it ass. All esteem to YAHUAH.
All esteem to YAHUAH.
And y'all already know that last song, man, was that lean, you feel me? So that's all you need to do is lean on them scripts. Everything gonna be alright. Just lean on them scripts, you feel me? Facts. I want to give a shout out to mindcultureforever.com. Shout out to playbacksounds.com. Shout out to Ear Doctor. Shout out to Big Lou's.
Shout out
on the ones and twos. Shout out to Cease. You feel me on the cam?
On the cannons.
Cannon. Shout out.
My shooter kept views, not bodies.
Facts. Hey, and we back up in this thing. Cease the shooter. And we back up in this thing with we was talking about humble. So the definition for humble is having or showing a modest or low esteem of one's own importance. Right? Now I got a scripture off the rip. With 1 Peter 5 and 6. Okay. Which says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of YAHUAH, that he may exalt you in due time. Now humility and submission go hand in hand with YAHUAH's. Go hand in hand. YAHUAH's word tells us that we are to submit to one another in lowliness of mind. By being submissive and clothing ourselves with humility, we can create peace and unity with each other. We are not to be so proud and high and mighty that we can't accept correction.
That's right.
So staying humble, is really detrimental to your spiritual walk.
Absolutely is. Man, you see, just like you said with the scripture, like under the mighty hand of YAHUAH.
Right.
But see, then you said having or showing modest or low estimate of one's own importance.
That's right.
So under his hand, you gotta have a modest. You know what I'm saying? Modest. You gotta mean that when you speak of yourself, it has to be modestly. Right. You can't say you done anything. And see, people be looking at that like, hey man, you really did the work. I only did what I was told, facts. But when you go to work, you know what I'm saying, if you work at Papa John's, they don't cut you a check, based on the brand. You know what I'm saying? They give you something based on the work you do. This has been his brand. Instructions been his brand. The earth been his brand.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We're just working for him. You can't just come in with the brand and think you're going to get a piece.
Facts.
Now you got to earn that to become a partner. See, this is one thing about this boss. If you humble yourself, he'll make you a partner. He's like, man, look, man. Hey, man, if he run to the store, grab the water, cut the wood, I'm going to do it. If you're going to make me a partner of owning the world,
Boy.
so we can own the whole earth, and and all I gotta do is cut some wood for you, run this water for you, do all this stuff for you. That's all I gotta do, and you gonna give me a portion of this world. That don't sound like a do boy to me.
Fast, right?
Or it sounds like if I'm YAHUAH's do boy, man, that sounds like a great job. At the end of the day, I get a portion of the world, of the earth. That's allotted to myself. And if I lay on the ground, I'm a slim guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't really take up that much room. You feel me? So therefore, but he's willing to give up something that's way bigger than that.
Right.
But see, check this out. If you in a car, like let's say like he's promising, 2 cities, 5 cities, 10 cities. If your light is only enough to light up 2 cities, boom. Okay, your light is enough to light up 10 cities. I meant 2 cities.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go no further. Nobody can see further than that 2 cities with your light. See, the only way to get beamed up is you have to allow the inspiring light to hit you completely. Now, when you look at the moon, it has phases, which means that when she alters herself, like if I alter myself when you was talking to me, if I wasn't giving you full eye contact, then I would probably miss something. Because you're not going to fully enlighten me because maybe I went off into something else. You feel me? But when somebody gives you their undivided attention, that's like the full light. Now I'm ready to listen. Feel what I'm saying? But as she turn or you change your position, you start to see how the light kind of dims in certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
But if you actually turn around and just listen, give them a whole ear, give them the eye, give them everything, you become fully enlightened about the matter. Because now you're seeing who you're talking to and what you're dealing with. And then he's going to actually, once you introduce yourself in this, you can't begin to start talking about all his creations as if you created them or the people who told you about him creating them.
Right.
Because it was here even before them. So literally you have to go in there, turn to him, allow him to introduce himself. And then once he introduce himself and show himself, reveal himself to you and do all these things in your life for you, then you have to listen. Now this is what I did. And he's giving you the bust down on it. See, a lot of people don't understand that because what they go into, the Hebrew, what it was saying was, if he spoke Hebrew and he spoke parables, even the Hebrew was in parables. Duh. That should have knocked you off the rocker anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You're reading parables. No matter what language you're reading in, it's gonna mean something else deeper than what it is. Because when you go to Sirach, it tells you. Even when you read the law, the Psalms, or the prophets, the law, the prophets, and the writings. Guess what? They all say the same. If you just looked at it in the perspective it was meant to be seen. Let's go to Adam. Are you gonna change his story and say that he did not come from the dirt? Or he came from the bottom or the low? Facts. Okay, now we gotta look at the characteristics of the low. Don't we live in projects, ghettos, and everything like that?
Facts.
Don't we say we came from the bottom or came from the dirt?
Facts.
Okay then, so therefore that means Adam was from the projects too. Nothing new under the sun, like Solomon said.
Mm-hmm.
Now you start to see the big picture. Now when you start to see that, now when Solomon say that, it opens up everything. Oh, shoosh. Yo, they was doing drugs and everything and popping and doing whatever they were doing back then too. This ain't the only time drugs. When you go back to Egypt, you start to see that underneath the pyramids where folk were living, like those lower living and doing different things like that, they was offering them folks same drugs with dope dealers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
While when it explained, even going to Babylon, even when you're going into the Revelation as it revealing everything, it's still talking about us being deceived or us being polluted by these drugs. Or moved by these jobs and things like that. A great point you see, a great point that was made, like that I heard is, heard talking to the brother. I ain't even gonna reveal his name, but me and the bro were having a convo, and definitely he was talking about the same thing in Egypt when he made the comparison. You know what I'm saying, between the jobs and what YAHUAH removed us from the jobs that was distracting us from even serving him.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that when people go to work, they can't serve YAHUAH. Feel what I'm saying? It cannot work that way because it was made to be distractions. because this was made to empower you so that you became an owner. So he would actually entice you to come work for him so that you become the borrower and not the lender. Because your truth teach you how to be the lender and not the borrower. Exactly. He knows once you get your mind right, now he becomes the worker.
Nice.
So that's why that deters you. That's why that would deter you from actually doing what you need to do. You see how people are very fearful?
Right.
Because they're not humble to their master. Their own importance has not been lowered. They feel that they're important. Or what these people are offering them are very important. See, we don't have our mental right. All we start to get into is what I need. That's not humility. That's not humility. What was the first thing he asked Adam? How you know you naked? Now, you would think that was a dumb question or a rhetorical question. But literally before he left, Adam didn't know that.
Right.
Only if you start to read and start to search and see why he said that. See, that's not humility. That's not humility. Because the Most High, like, man, if you eliminate your own set expectation on yourself, you'll realize that you set yourself short.
Facts.
You was cheap. They bought you for a little skin down. You nothing more than baby girl you disrespect. Mm-hmm. That's all they did to you. Let you twirl around on their little pole and entertain them while they throw that cash at you.
Facts.
It's no different, because we prance around and dance around the same way.
That's a fact.
So we can't blame nobody. See, that's why humility is very important. Because when you let go of your importance, you won't go out there and work for $8.99. You won't go out there and work for this bit. You'll go out there and get everything that you need.
Mm-hmm.
And it will feed everybody around you. It's a difference.
Facts.
When we're the owners, now your family can eat. But when we not the owners, you barely getting by. Now his cousin is the rent man, and his uncle is the one who owns the job, is the one that owns your job. Then his granddad owned the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
But that's in everybody's pocket, but yours. They gave you a bag with a hole in it, because you wouldn't humble yourself and knew that the Most High was only telling you you're supposed to be a boss and not another man's worker. Thanks. Oh, but they hated Mashiach when he talked like that. Thanks. They hated him when he talked like that. But y'all know we gonna jump back into something and talk again.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
For help. Yeah. I love you too. Burn them up, miss. Brothers. That cause. It's your favorite YAHUAH said south is land. The world flavor way too bland. Ingredient stay on hand. I really made this shit my friend. Gotta be the salt of the earth. Show 'em how to prep this land. Close to the fire I stand. Working them pots and pans. I'm working them pots and pans. I'm working them pots and pans. See, I'm working them pots and pans. I'm working them pots and pans. The kingdom is me, gotta know that's my motivate. For a man, it's 4 seasons, you know we don't hibernate. Gotta yell at the light, therefore hope for the right away. Never give me a minute for duty, it's right away. Nothing the devil can tell me, cause y'all good advice never failed me. The good scripts, they compel me. I'm serving bread like a deli. Just a dedicated working man. Car full of righteous contraband. Got a soul full of good news. I'm the real goody two shoes. YAHUAH tighten up a few screws. Crossing over is a good move. I travel narrow, learn the hard way. Me and Roy never part way. Thank you, Father, be oh merciful. I regret the moments hurt you. I must admit it, I'm a scripture fiend. Double time for the squeaky clean. Light slap, call me missing me. Cause all I'm really saying is what I mean. Big mind, this is mismatch. Nothing but the big brew facts. Facts addict, I'm a super geek. Going through it, that's a super week. I can outlive my situation. Later on, it's a celebration. YAHUAH said south is land. The world flavor way too bland. Ingredients stay on hand. Really made this shit for my friend. Gotta be the salt of the earth. Show 'em how to prep this land. Close to the fat, I stand. Working them pots and pans.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your host, it's your favorite beloved YAHUAH.
It's your favorite up. And I'm your co-host, Script Up. Woo! A 613 split it ass.
Split it ass.
I'll stay to you.
I'll stay to you. And I'm your co-host, Mishpat. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish.
And you back at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
Bet.
And y'all know where we brewing at. That PBS. Play best sounds.
Yeah.
Shout out to Luz and Ear Doctor.
Shout
Shout
out.
out Ear Doctor on the ones and twos.
Shout out.
And that song that just went off right there was that Working. Out that Fly 2. Working them pots and pans.
Working them pots and pants.
Facts. And you can go to mycultureforever.com for all your righteous music needs. And you can go check out 613splash.com for all your righteous threads. And if you're looking for not just a drip, but a splash.
Ooh.
And you can go check out thewave613.com where it's always a lifeguard on duty. Hashtag lifeguards.
Hashy.
Hashy. Okay, and I'm about to open up with the 30-second drill. The other side. I do want to open up with a perspective though.
Okay, let's get
And it's on dealing with humility. And it's like you said earlier about how we always claim that we came from nothing. And that's what we do in the world. We always, when we come up, we say that we came from nothing because we rather boast in ourselves. But all YAHUAH wants us to do is boast in Him. So even if you feel like you was up, He'll bring you down to a humble state.
Absolutely.
So He could be the one that's the reason for everything that you done accomplished now.
Absolutely.
And that's the difference of the perspective of the world and with YAHUAH. Because in the world, you ready to boast in yourself, and with YAHUAH, you ready to boast in Him. He ready you boast in Him.
Right, because when you boast in Him, He ready to prove it.
Ready to prove
See, He's always ready to prove it.
Facts.
Boast in me. Check me out. Watch what I do. You see, it said it hasn't even came to man's heart what He has for you. So what you boasting in is them little crumbles. Oh, okay, facts. I see them. You know, you dance away. Oh, you know, them folk marvel at that. You haven't even seen nothing yet. You ain't seen a land. You ain't seen a piece of nothing. You ain't seen a land flowing milk and honey. You ain't seen none of that.
Facts.
You just geeked off the little bit you got. They just hate. And you ain't seen that yet. You feel what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Now, see, this is the humbling thing. That's humbling. Because the reason why it doesn't make you feel like it's nothing, because whatever you can think about right now that you done seen, you can go into your Google and say the things of your wildest imagination. Type it in. Whatever a man can draw out of his heart and his mind, YAHUAH said it has not came to his mind. No man. No man. No man. Whatever you done seen on earth is nothing. He said whatever you done seen thus far is nothing.
Chop that up.
You feel me? But see, humility is also you get the word objective. You know what I'm saying? Or gentleness, meekness.
Right.
So humble is making you gentle, which means that you give your brother the benefit of the doubt, which Mashiach is our brother. So people say, he's more than a brother. Facts. He's the chief. But a big brother is the one who's going to redeem. See, someone has to see from the father's perspective, and somebody has to see from the sibling's perspective.
Facts.
Because one thing we're not going to be is YAHUAH.
Facts.
Excuse me. But we can be a son in his house who inherits the business and learn how to work and do what it is.
Facts.
We can do that. But you're not going to be the one on the main seat. When we get beside ourselves and not practice humility, that's when we start to think, we YAHUAH. Even Mashiach came and told them, don't even, you know what I'm saying, I'm only here to do the Father's will.
Right.
You feel me?
Oh, yeah, fact. We was like, yeah, don't esteem me, because everybody's like, yeah, you doing it.
Facts.
Right.
So I'm not here to do I'm only here to do the Father's will. That's exactly what I'm about to do.
Facts.
I ain't came here to do nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how he was thinking. He was gentle with it, right? Because humble means gentle. So that means that he was gentle with the people. Humility, which means that he didn't come in there all bedazzled up. He was simple and plain. Humility. I'm in the midst of my people. I know they don't have anything. I'm not going to make them envy me. I'm not going to make them covet or nothing. I'm not going to provoke these things in my people.
Mm-hmm.
And my meekness. And whatever you eating, I'm eating too. Long as it's lawful.
But
That's why you can
Big facts. I don't care if I'm eating out your styrofoam plate or your plastic bowl. It's all the same because it's from out of love.
facts.
Feel what I'm saying? That's all they doing is out of respect, out of love. So that humility, you know what I'm saying? That's right. You're going to have to bring yourself down. That gentleness, you're going to have to be gentle with them because they already been treated rough. Feel what I'm saying? But then the meekness, meaning that you're going to have to be in the midst to understand. Feel what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going to be able to guard. Now, the word objective, what I was speaking about, is of a person or their judgment not influenced by personal feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Or opinions in considering and representing facts. So in representation of the facts, you should feel very. If we here to talk about facts, then I should feel very satisfied when I hear the facts.
Right.
If there are proven facts, I should be satisfied with facts. That's my only feeling, satisfaction. If I jump out of any reason of satisfaction when facts are being presented, hard evidence,
Excuse me.
then you know what? I can't say that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now see, with a lot of people, they don't do that. I always tell people that all the time. Look, you can't say shalom. That's probably that y'all. You can't say shalom,
Mm-hmm.
and then you don't mean it. You feel what I'm saying? If you say shalom is something that's most certainly in there, but then you gotta understand exactly what's going on with shalom. It has to be within too. Because if you're not able to have peace within yourself,
Right.
you're not able to exert it out neither. You're not even able to give it to nobody. So when you start, like, when people see people like, man, why you ain't got no faith? Because you don't have no faith.
Fact.
See, it's things that we're not looking at, other people can catch. Because we're not, it's YAHUAH has given you that. What's inside is always gonna act physically. You can't hide that. No matter how much you try, no matter how much you do, you can't hide it. It's just it's up to the person who's discerning or who's looking. If my brother came to me to talk about something, I'm gonna listen objectively, not with my emotions. Why I'm gonna feel something about somebody you talking about? Actually, you're just talking to me to prevent you from doing something stupid.
Right.
So I'm just gonna absorb what you say, eat it up, and that be it, because I know you don't mean that. You love that sister. You know, you about to go home now, whip some meal up, and lay down. Shut up. But I'm going to listen objectively with no personal feelings because
Right.
then I can start feeling something for your people. Why would I listen to it for that? See, this just representing facts. I don't feel nothing about facts. You know your people. You know what's going on. Those are facts. But I know the facts too. You finna go home, be a good husband. Shut up.
That's fast.
We not listening to it in that manner. You just don't want to do nothing stupid.
Right.
Old self. Things come up. We all working. You don't listen to people like that. That's being humble. If you're not humble, proud man, guess what he do? Got your business all in the street. Cause they personal. Done got a little feeling about your folks.
Jeez.
And ain't dealt one day in your shoes. Because he couldn't be one of them humble brothers who showed the meekness and humility as if he been in that situation before. What a meekness. You feel me? Well, we can be eye to eye. That's the meekness. Eye to eye. We brothers. See, you gotta see it like that because that's what Mashiach did. Sitting next to YAHUAH.
Mm-hmm.
To be right here with you. Choice.
Facts.
Not just voice, choice. I was right here with him. See, that's how we gotta do. We gotta do today, but see, that's how we gotta come at him. That's humble.
Facts.
If you listening, if you talking, if you in the scripts and you have your own opinions, your own feelings, your own personal feelings, that's not humility. Get what people say? Well, I feel. Already, that's not humility.
Dead.
Dead. Cause you're not listening. You're not listening to the. You're judging things based on your personal feelings. When representing the facts. Who are you? Was you there when he made it?
Were you?
So when he's so
When he made them facts.
so you know what I'm saying. So you can't.
Oh,
your thoughts can't be influenced by personal feelings when people are presenting facts.
Right.
If we're looking at the facts, then you have to turn where your brother's showing you and pointing his finger and saying, "Look, this what I'm talking about." No personal feeling, not because your elder told you that. Nah, all this stuff that we would learn, we all was weaned from a breast as a babe. What you sat and listened to, you was supposed to chew the meat and spit out the bone. None of us all got it. But it says that we all have to have it. We have to do it all. We all have to do it all. It didn't say I have to do a piece. You have to do a piece. Soul, heart, fire. Boy, get
The Captain Planet.
boy, get out of here, boy. Earth, heart, water. But we don't. It's not like that. Boy, whoever gave you that fantasy, boy, do what you want. We have to all fulfill the law.
Facts.
Do it in totality. No one can do the whole law. White. They told Mashiach the same thing. This is what they say all the time. Oh, not that I discredit the new. I just understand the brew.
What?
I thought Mashiach was a brew though. So if you understood the brew, then literally you should understand the brew. Cause he came kicking it in their sense, though he knew the brew.
Facts.
So what they saying? So because you choose to, you reserve your right to be out here arguing about Hebrew, you rather just let the light shine so that the people draw near. Because if we put something in the dark, right, when you turn off a light at night, when you turn on your porch light and it's outside, because people can't come inside yet until they clean themselves up. We were all type of creatures. We was all type of creatures before we got here. So the light gonna attract moths. The moths gonna attract frogs. the frog's gonna attract owls or something else or whatever eat him.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's gonna be attracted right there to the light. So you never know what you're gonna run into, but you need all of that to run into it. Because they could see. But all those type of animals have something. Frog, cold-blooded. You want a cold-blooded brother to find some warmness.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? You want somebody who real low to find something that elevates them. You feel what I'm saying? So if everybody meet at one place, you can tell them, find out, look, but y'all didn't even need each other for that reason.
Right.
It's good grass and everything around here that y'all boy really can't partake in, but the fact that everything's out of order, that's where it's at. It's no humility. Everybody want to eat up everything else so that they can feel dominant. That actually makes you weak. Big facts.
Right.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby. Ha ha.
Burn them up, miss.
Brothers. Yeah. No follies on. It's your favorite eye. For you. Huh. I live before YAHUAH, finally free. You can take a look, ain't gotta pick. Who knew a tree could grow up out the streets? YAHUAH made it happen, certainly. I never keep no credit on me. I always keep the debit on me. Who care what they say about me? Just know I always keep it finally free. We don't hate nobody, hate the folly. Keep it one way, never poly. 613, that's the logic. Seems to be the only thing I process. One way, got them soggy with me, water cornflake. Broad day, not the Broadway, lawing all day. Cruising, righteous moving, they don't like that. Proving, scribble life bars on right rap. Short breaths, not the long drawn. ET phone home, earth stars with the space bars. Brother far gone, I'm on purpose, well sifted, ain't no leaven in it. They talk about me, but they never put my present in it. Always, all that fast living hit a hard break. Broke down, didn't know YAHUAH had a call gate. Strangers never getting through, they don't know the rules. Give help, then you get help. Easy concept.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby. Ha ha.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pipe, Burn 'em Up Mish.
Burn them up, miss. And on your co-host, Script Club. Woo, woo. 613 Split It Ash.
Split it ass. All listening to you.
All the things to you.
Man, I'm just gonna let a random pick my song, man. You feel me? Cause the song I wanna pick is not even out yet. You feel me?
Okay.
Cause this is my jam right now. I ain't gonna tell you the name. But if you want more righteous music, man, like yeah, man. Cause I know everybody. See with me, when it comes to the mind culture, the culture, right?
Right.
They want an album every 4 months.
Right.
On schedule. What a new music.
Right.
Okay. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate that. I ain't even complain. I appreciate that. Keep me on my toes.
Right.
But the crazy thing about it is, I'm gonna keep y'all on y'all toes. That's what's happening. But see, I ain't even gonna say nothing. See, I said what I'm gonna start doing is, instead of spoiling the surprise, I'm just gonna keep the surprise and just keep rolling. Okay. So for all your righteous music needs, go to www.mindcultureforever.com. Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna leave it right there on the table. Okay.
Shout out.
Shout out.
For all that brew. Can't even call it fashion and that, cause you know people just want to make it a fad or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is a work uniform, man. We did uniform. Man. You want an urban servant uniform, man? Go
Uniform.
Go to C13man.com, man.
Facts.
And y'all already know, man. You're looking for the, you know what I'm saying? You're looking for a little dip, little splash, little swim, man. Make sure you go to that shit. Make sure you go to the Wave 613.
Wait.
Always a lifeguard. Don't do to make sure you don't drown. You feel me?
Whoop.
Walking on water. We walking on water.
Hey,
Splash.
splash.
You feel me? Hey, yeah, man. Shout out to Big Bro Luz. He's
Shout
out
out.
the ones and twos.
Shout
Make
out.
sure y'all go check out playbacksounds.com. All right. And what we were talking about is humility and the importance of humility. All right. And you know, coming from the perspective of what the young man was saying, being that looking at it from your whole perspective, with people more into self-love. Love me. I love me. I love me some me. They love they self back to life, and then end up in a hole again. You feel what I'm saying? I don't need nobody, but now she lonely. See, the whole thing is that's what YAHUAH was saying. Like, prevent that. See, if you would have never made those million bad choices, you would have been okay. You would have actually settled for the best. You settled for the worst. Not because you could have did it better than you done it. That's the point. That's when you're supposed to be humble. Get in the scripts. Check your life out. Let's see, I don't care when you found the scripts. You can be 14 all the way up to 60. Who cares? 80, 90. Wherever you find the scripts at. Whenever you find the scripts. You have to look at your life at wherever you at. And then when you start to proceed with the scripts, let's see what it do to it. Literally, you should see a reverse effect. Like that Benjamin Button. You feel me? You're supposed to see a reverse effect. Now that reverse effect, you don't actually get old. You feel me? It brings to life. You get back younger. Because he gonna need somebody to get this word to somebody. See, what an elder does is an elder actually operates in an elder's domain. He got others that sit at the gate with him, and this is what they do. They manage, they govern things by the truth. Everyone knows them by the truth, not because of how they falter or how they, you know what I'm saying, surrender or how they act weak. No, we got to see strength. I can't follow nothing with no strength.
Right.
If you'll sell yourself out, you'll sell me out. Truth. If you say, oh man, yeah man, everybody mess up. See, you done already sold yourself out. Everybody don't mess up, fam. That's not true. No one's part of that. See, when you start to do that, then others start to do that. No, you need more. See, this is why Mashiach was called perfect in his time still, but in his time he wasn't considered perfect. People still seem to get it. Because see, they ain't humble enough. They ain't humble enough. You know, people still gotta be, I told you, they don't think objectively. They put their own feelings in it. That's where private interpretation come from. Because somebody went in their house with their little scriptures and they started to interpret it by themselves. The Spirit works with me too. Well, it's two kind. One contrary and one that goes with it. And one that goes with the scripts. One who's obedient. But you not going to do that. You can't say, oh yeah, I was sitting here. What did Caesar say? An angel came to him and told him that he's the son of the sun.
Fair.
What did Constantine say? An angel came to him and told him that he should change the times of the day. But then they go and tell you in the script, hey, do not be marveled when an angel of darkness disguises himself as an angel of light. And then you hear these people talking about, when I was sitting here, I was inspired to tell you this, right? Yeah, but like, the folk killing you. That's who killing you. Because did Mashiach come talking like that? Did he come begging for somebody's sympathy? You know that's not the spirit. The spirit ain't feminine. Cut it out. The feminine man shall not make it to the kingdom. Woman was made for man. Man wasn't made for man. He shouldn't be feminine. If a man shall lay down with a man like a woman, come on, Aki. It's many scriptures that alludes to this masculinity that we must present. The only reason somebody would feel that they need to stand in here and have the muscles is because we ain't representing it right.
Right.
Now that we are, it is going to be a struggle. Because for decades, we ain't been there. It's like you the new man on the block. You just got here in the office. They've been waiting on you for years. Like, this boy just showed up. You come in with your suitcase. It's rainbows everywhere. Oh, you like, boy, that Genesis 6:9 right there. Oh, yeah, that's that Genesis 6:9. Y'all boy with that Genesis 6:9, ain't it? That's what that rainbow flying for, right? They weren't used to that type of man coming in here saying that Genesis 6:9.
Right.
Now, we just giving the script. That's the proof. Let's go see who it was given to. You feel what I'm saying? Then let's go see what, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff come from. See, with English, you see new speech. That means it just broaden the horizons. You go to a different century, right? They say it means happy. That's what they say it means, happy. Now gay means homosexual. Okay, so you gotta show me homosexual anywhere but now.
You gotta see it.
Yeah, you gotta show me that. Now, Yahuwah said man. Folks start saying homo sapien, boy, all type of stuff. You feel me? Start getting these categories. What did Nimrod do? Oh, everybody just do what y'all do, man. You know what I'm saying? We all just gonna do it in the name of love. We gonna step in the name of love.
Facts.
So we
Facts.
and that's what they start doing it. See, nobody wanna humble themselves to Yahuwah because they feel it's too hard, because it's something that don't fit their lust. Feelings. I don't feel that he would take me away from that. He would, because it says right there, don't do it. Before I found out that the scriptures had instructions, I didn't know it had that in there. As soon as I seen it with some instructions in there, I was like, oh, this is a different ball game. Literally, it's something there that say these are the rules, and you deny the rules. Now, let's say if those rules were true, it's also consequences on those rules. It's for you to see. Not me. You, for your own life. All we here to do is point you the way. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. Introducing the greatest thing that ever came into the earth. Not look at me. Nah. Go over here. Check this out, because this was going to get you this. If you're looking for this, they got you. Yo.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Thankful. Best I can. True. Whew. Yeah, you know I gotta thank you for another day. I'm thankful. No complaining, I'm so thankful. Every day I wake, I'm thankful. Ooh, I'm so thankful. Ooh, I'm so thankful. Oh, thankful. Ooh, I'm so thankful. Yeah, every day I wake, I'm thankful for the day. Autopilot great, let it navigate. Never fabricate. You can
their complexion and know that they chose only one way to love me, and that's showing me you do. Cut that long-winded who you trying to convince me of you. If it wasn't for good instructions, I would have been doomed. I'm glad to be standing here in this room. Yeah, you know I gotta thank you for another day. I'm thankful. No complaining, I'm so thankful. Every day I wake, I'm thankful. Ooh, I'm so thankful. Ooh, I'm so thankful. Oh, thankful. Ooh, I'm so thankful.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your co-host, Mitch Pot. Burn 'em up, Mitch.
Burn them up, Mitch.
Hey.
And I'm your co-host, Script Flair. Woo, a 613 split it ass. All the steam to you. Ooh.
Man, all listening to YAHUAH. And I'm your host, it's your favorite out, beloved YAHUAH.
It's your favorite out.
And we're gonna give you a little rundown on what's going on. Brewlando was a blast.
Orlando.
Hey, it was a blast from the past and the present. That's twice.
Fast.
So it's twice as nice. Y'all know we get down there thrice. You know what's going down.
Fast.
Hey, so we got Brewlando. Brewlando was a success. Definitely YAHUAH put us on the trail. We got there. Next stop, Memphis, Tennessee, for the Hebrew Awards. We're gonna be performing there, actually putting it on. So we definitely gonna be on there putting on for YAHUAH, most certainly. So if you in the Memphis area or in the surrounding areas, make sure you show up, man. Come brew with your favorite Akeem. You know what I mean? You know, it's that culture, them urban servants. You feel me? So then we got June 7th through the 8th. That's the Jacksonville
James
1-1 conference. Man, shout out to Big Bro. Shout out to Big Bro Major. What's going on, Aki, Shalom.
Shout out.
Yeah, then we got in August, Shreveport. Back with Ken, man, with that back to school. Back to school, man. Back to school jam again.
Back to school jam.
Hey man, Shreve, like I say, I think it's like I 10 times out there. So, yeah, man, they always inviting, man. Love the city. Feel me saying? I'm gonna leave you with a man of chip. It's from that Baruch 4:1.
Ooh.
It says that this is the book of the commandments of YAHUAH, and the law that endure forever. This is the law that endure forever. So if you can do this law, you can endure forever. See, the only reason you don't believe in forever is because you won't do the law. Okay? All they that keep it. See, it say all they that keep it shall come to life.
Sheesh.
But it said, didn't it say the breath of life was breathed into Adam, and he became a living soul? Okay, so what brought Adam to life? It said, all they that keep it shall come to life. Ooh. But such as leave it shall die. But if you come to life and you leave it, you're going to die.
Fact.
If you never ever came into it, never seen the truth, you still got a chance to grip the life. But if you have seen it and know it's true, and you deny it, you leave it. That means you leave it. That means you stop doing it. To leave something means you doesn't deal with it no more. A man can't say it's okay to do that, because you would say you break one, you break them all. It says that if you teach men, if you break them and you teach men to do so, you are counted least in the kingdom. So when a man tells you that, hey, it's okay to sin, he's least in the kingdom, because he has taught you to be least in the kingdom too. Okay, and that's the truth. Those are scriptures. That's from Mashiach's mouth himself.
That's a fact.
You mad? We glad. Big facts. But if you shall leave it, you shall die. Hey, them big words. I can't even. Hey, look, I don't even talk like that.
That came from the top.
That came from the top, famo.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby. Ha ha.